Thank you for joining Wars of the Roses. As we continue with Part 3, Rites and Customs, Book 11 Freemasonry, from Secret Societies of All Ages, Volume 2 by Charles William Heckethorn. 3. Rites and Customs, 390, List of Rites. Anciently, that is before the rise of modern Masonry at the beginning of the last century, there was but one rite, that of the ancient free and accepted Masons, or blue or symbolic Masonry. But vanity, fancy, or interest soon led to the introduction of many new rites or modifications of the three ancient degrees. The following are the names of the rites now practiced in Europe and America. 1. York Rite or Craft Masonry, of which an account will be given. In America, it consists of 7 degrees, the first 3 as in this country. 4. Mark Master 5, Past Master 6, Most Excellent Master 7, Holy Royal Arch. All these also obtain in this country. The Royal Arch, being the most important, will be treated of in full. 2. French or Modern Rite. It consists of 7 degrees, the first 3 the same as in Craft Masonry. 4. Elect 5, Scotch Master 6, Knight of the East 7, Rose Croix. They are all astronomical. 3. Ancient and accepted Scotch Rite. It was organized in its present form in France early in the last century, though it derives its title from the claim of its founders that it was originally instituted in Scotland. It is, next to the York Rite, the most widely diffused throughout the Masonic world. The administrative power is vested in Supreme Grand Councils, and the rite consists of 33 degrees, of which the 12th Grand Master Architect, the 18th Prince Rose Croix, and the 30th Grand Elect Knight of Kadosh are the most interesting, and particulars of which will be given under separate heads. 4. Philosophic Scotch Rite. 5. Primitive Scotch Rite practiced in Belgium. 6. Ancient Reformed Rite. 7. Fessler's Rite. 8. Rite of the Grand Lodge of the Three Globes at Berlin. 9. Rite of Perfection. 10. Rite of Misraim. 11. Rite of the Order of the Temple. 12. Swedish Rite. 13. Reformed Rite. 14. Schroeder's Rite. 15. Rite of Swedenborg. 16. Rite of Zinzendorf. Count Zinzendorf, physician of the Emperor Charles VI, invented this rite, which was a modification of the Illuminism of Avignon, adding to it the mysteries of Swedenborg. His system consisted of 7 degrees divided into 3 sections. 1. Blue Masonry. 2. Red Masonry. 3. Capitular Masonry. The rite was never introduced into this country. 17. Eclectic Rite. This was established at Frankfurt in 1783 by Baron de Neege for the purpose of checking the spread of the Hautes grades, or philosophic rites, which were increasing excessively. Eclectic Masonry acknowledged the 3 symbolic degrees only, but permitted each lodge to select at its option any of the higher degrees, provided it did not interfere with the uniformity of the first 3. But the founder was disappointed in his expectations. The high degrees continued to flourish, and but few eclectic lodges ever existed. 391. Masonic Customs. Some Masonic peculiarities may conveniently be mentioned here. Freemasons frequently attend in great state at the laying of the foundation stones of public buildings. They follow a master to the grave, clothed with all the paraphernalia of their respective degrees. They date from the year of light. The Knights of the Sun, the 28th degree of the Scotch Rite, acknowledge no era, but always write their date with 7 noughts, 0000000. No one can be admitted into the Masonic order before the age of 21. But an exception is made in this country and in France in favor of the sons of Masons, who may be initiated at the age of 18. Such a person is called a Louis in England and a Louveteau in France. This latter word signifies a young wolf, and the reader will remember that in the Mysteries of Isis, the candidate was made to wear the mask of a wolf's head. Hence, a wolf and a candidate in these mysteries were synonymous. Macrobius, in his Saturnalia, says that the ancients perceived a relationship between the sun, the great symbol of those mysteries, and a wolf. For as the flocks of sheep and cattle disperse at the sight of the wolf, so the flocks of stars disappear at the approach of the sun's light. We have seen in the account of the French workmen's unions that the sons of Solomon still call themselves wolves. The adoption of the Louveteau into the lodge takes place with a ceremony resembling that of baptism. The temple is covered with flowers, incense is burnt, and the godfather is enjoined not only to provide for the bodily wants of the newborn member, but also to bring him up in the school of truth and justice. The child receives a new name, generally that of a virtue, such as veracity, devotion, beneficence. The godfather pronounces for him the oath of apprentice, in which degree he is received into the order, which, in case he should become an orphan, supports and establishes him in life. In the United States, the rites of a Lewis do not exist. 392. Masonic alphabet. The Masonic alphabet preserves the angular character of primitive alphabets. 13 characters, 9 plus 4, compose the Masonic system of writing. Hence, all the sounds can only be represented by means of lines and points in the following manner. The letter A is written thus. The same sign with a dot in it thus means B. The sign thus means U, and with a dot thus V. Masonic abbreviations are always indicated by 3 dots placed triangularly. Thus, brother is abbreviated thus. Lodge is written thus or thus in the plural, thus or thus. Our common alphabet has an equally simple origin, as well as the Arabic numerals. They are all contained in the figure seen here. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to share, like, subscribe and comment, and if you can, please consider donating to Wars of the Roses. Links to PayPal and Patreon are in the description. Thank you so very much.